This record is not meant for entertainment. It is not an invitation, and it is not complete. The images shown here are unfinished by design, working sketches, field renderings, and visual notes made in the process of documentation. They are not portraits, they are approximations. The accounts accompanying these drawings are drawn from oral histories, regional folklore, and eyewitness testimony. Some documented, some deliberately left undocumented. Names have been altered, locations obscured, not to protect the viewer, but to avoid further disturbance. What you're about to see does not ask for belief, only attention. To observe a thing in the midst of being recorded is not the same as seeing it safely contained. Some presences resist definition, others react to it. If you are looking for comfort or tidy conclusions, this is not the place. Proceed with caution. Some records do not appreciate being watched while they are still forming. Carnival season in New Orleans has a way of pulling people outward. Music spills into the streets, parades blur the lines between neighborhoods, masks make strangers familiar, and familiar places feel temporary, like the city itself is pretending to be something else. That's when the old stories say you should stop pretending you're alone, because carnival season has always belonged to more than just the living. Long before bead throws and parade routes, people whispered about a stretch of land near the swamps on the edge of the city. A quiet road, narrow, uninviting, a place you passed through, not somewhere you lingered. Grunch Road. The name didn't come from a family or a business. It came from something that lived there. The Grunch. In New Orleans folklore, the Grunch isn't one creature. It's a category of wrongness. A name given to things that shouldn't exist, but do. Small, twisted, half-formed, creatures that slip between houses and cypress trees, staying just close enough to be heard, but rarely seen. And that's how it prefers it. Descriptions of the Grunch have survived for generations, passed down quietly, usually as warnings, not entertainment. Witnesses describe a creature that walks upright, bipedal, like a man, but built wrong from the start. Its legs bend at strange angles, its posture is hunched, as if gravity affects it differently. Its face is goat-like, long, narrow, with eyes that reflect light far too well. And when it smiles, you see the fangs. Long, thin, vampiric, not made for grazing, made for tearing. The Grunch doesn't crash through the swamp or announce itself. It moves slowly, deliberately, slipping between cattails and shallow water without a sound. Cypress knees break the surface around it like ribs, and the air smells of rot and standing water. Then it makes its voice heard. Sometimes it bleats like a goat, low, uneven, and close enough to raise the hair on your arms. Other times it cries, not an animal cry, a child's. Thin, weak, panicked, the sound of something lost. Old residents warn their children never to answer it, never go looking, never to assume that something crying in the swamp wanted to be saved. Because the Grunch understands people. It understands instinct, compassion, curiosity. It uses sound the way others use bait. Carnival season makes that easier. As the city grows louder, the Grunch grows bolder. Parade drums cover the bleeding. Brass bands drown out the crying. People wander further than usual, down dark roads, toward quiet water, away from the safety of crowds. Fat Tuesday is the worst of it. The closer it gets, the thinner the veil becomes. Masks stay on longer, judgment fades faster, and the grudge doesn't have to work as hard to be mistaken for something harmless. Some legends say the Grunch steals children, pulling them into the swamp where no footprints survive. Others say it replaces them, leaving something behind that looks right, but isn't. The child that doesn't cry the same, doesn't sleep, doesn't recognize its own name. And some stories are quieter. They claim the Grunch doesn't kill at all. It takes awareness, memory, the part of you that knows when to turn around. People encounter it and walk away often describe the same thing, a sense of loss they can't explain, gaps in time, a road they don't remember walking down, a sound they can't stop hearing once carnival season returns. Because the Grunch isn't a monster meant for spectacle. It doesn't belong on a float, it doesn't pose for photos, and it doesn't care whether you believe in it or not. It only cares whether you're paying attention. So if you find yourself near Grunch Road during carnival season, music fading behind you, swamp water still and black beside the road, remember this: not every cry is a child, not every goat belongs in a field, and not every monster needs to chase you, when all it has to do is call from the dark and wait for you to answer. This concludes the present record. The drawing remains unfinished. The subject does not. What has been observed may persist beyond the page, beyond the screen, and beyond this telling. If you carry it with you, do so quietly. Not everything that is documented consents to being remembered.